Do you ever get asked why you named it This Is Healthful instead of This Is Helpful? I feel like it confuses a lot of people.
I find whenever I start talking about the company and I say the name, it is really funny how people repeat back to me, this is helpful. Or I'll get an invoice sent to me, or we'll book a conference room and the name on the board will be this is helpful. Or often people will send me an email and they'll misspell it or so on. The reason why we call This Is Healthful is it is a play on for the common phrase, this is helpful. So do you ever catch yourself, or have you ever heard someone when you've been in a public place and they say, you know what, you gotta try this, I found this really worked, it helped me. So we were just playing on that common phrase because we're not telling people what they have to do.
Right.
We're giving them healthful education, and how they use it with their life is up to them.
And what made you go with the logo on it? So it seems like it's kind of similar to a stamp almost.
So it's to represent two sides. It's to represent our staff being professionals and certified, and then also that our clients and the people that we educate take ownership in themselves.
I find that it's also a really big, it's an indication of recognition, right? So being able to see this stamp and being familiar with it, knowing that if you see this stamp, it's certified information. If this stamp is on anything, if it's on the information that we're giving, if it's on, you know, anything that we're using, a machine, if it's on anything, you know that this information is genuine. It's real information. It's been certified, it's been checked, it's been researched. It's not just information that we're pulling out of thin air, right? So everything that we know is going to be good and proper and useful and helpful to people. You stamp that in, it's just an initial approving for them. We know you're ready.
You have already started.
It's time to
Live life.
in your body first.
So,
What does that mean to you?
what does it mean to me?
Yeah.
It's really interesting because all of the clients I've ever worked with, you know, they come to me and they feel a sense of regret sometimes of all the different areas that they've invested time in to better their health. So they weigh that on their shoulders. They say, oh, I tried this and then I did this and this didn't work, etc.
I ate cabbage for the whole week and it didn't make me healthy.
Yeah, but to be honest, you're learning. You're learning what works and what doesn't work. You have to try pretty much everything, and if it's something that's not healthy, you're going to learn quite quickly if it works or doesn't work with your body.
Right.
And you have already started is because you're living your life. Whether it takes 6 weeks to basically. Whether it takes 6 weeks to repair a torn ligament or tendon or whatever amount of time it is that you have been prescribed to be off that joint, that's a small part of your whole life, right?
Absolutely.
So you've already started. You're working on your health every single day. Every time you make a conscious decision or you think about something and you say, should I do that or should I not? You're working on your health. So you're already in your healthful journey. So you've started.
Absolutely.
And we know you're ready to make whatever changes you want for your life because we're just giving you education, and what you do with it is up to you. What do you think it means to you?
You know, I would pretty much say the exact same thing. What I really like about it is living your life in your body first. That part alone speaks a lot to me. The reason why I feel that's important is because we all carry ourselves differently every single day depending upon the audiences around us, right? We see all these great things on social media about be thin, fit into these jeans, have this six-pack abs, don't cry every day. You know, like these are all things that people tell us. And it's really important that we uniquely individualize what our life is and how we're going to lead and be the star in our life. You know, we need to lead that leading role, be that one person that can do that, because in anyone else's life, I mean, you're not as prevalent as that, right? So I think that's very important to me when I look at that logo.
It's really true, because if you don't listen to your symptoms, if you don't listen to how you feel, and if you don't take care of yourself, that's going to impact not only your external environment, but it's also going to impact everyone that's involved in your life. And it's going to slowly be a rolling effect of your health going down and down if you don't listen to what your body needs first. I saw a funny quote the other day, and it was, people won't remember if your house is a mess, but they'll remember if you have taken care of yourself.
Right.
So it's just...
Yeah. Unless you have like a lot of anxiety with germs, because then they would for sure remember that.
Yes. Yes, you might.
Depends on who your audience is.
Yes, yes. But, sometimes you'll have to take a moment and say, okay,
Absolutely.
My needs are more important than, folding the laundry right
Absolutely.
this moment.
Yeah, I carry that theory every day.
So what are our 4 pillars of health?
The 4 pillars of health that we try to focus on in a majority of ways is healthy habits, essential eating, physical activity, and mental hygiene. So with those 4 areas, we feel if you put enough emphasis on every single one of those, you entail will lead a happy, healthful, whole balanced life.
Yes, definitely. So with our nurses, our dietitians, our kinesiologists, our personal trainers, our social workers, our therapists,
Occupational therapists.
occupational therapists, our whole team looks at your health. And instead of one area being left behind, everything gradually moves together so that your health is improved at the pace that you need it to be.
In all areas.
In all areas,
Right.
yeah. Yeah.
Healthful.
Helpful.
Your health is now full.
Yes. So, This Is Healthful has a facility, and it's an educational prevention clinic and a health center. So I often get asked, why did we open an educational prevention clinic and a health center? Why didn't we just call it a health center? So one of the things that I'm very passionate about and that makes this company very unique is the fact that we believe that our programming should be accessible to everyone and anyone across Canada. So not only can you attend a live group session or a workshop or a training within our facility, if you can't make that time, if it doesn't work with your family life or your work life, or just it's one of those days where you're just, you know what, I need to go home, you can view it online at our live showings. So our live showings, through our software, you can register and either watch the instructor teach it, or you can participate and actually log on and talk and interact with our specialists. And then on top of that, if that live showing doesn't work for your schedule that week too, then you can go to our library of content and wait for the pre-recorded version of that workshop. So no matter what, you are going to be able to enjoy and learn from our resources, because we make it accessible to you, because we understand that people's lives change often, and sometimes you can't commit to a regular time on a regular day weekly, and your interests might change. Or if you're going through an injury and you need a different kind of assistance, you might choose different workshops that week. So the membership is inclusive and it's unlimited, and you have a large library of content available to you, and with a lot of different areas of health. So you customize it to your needs week by week. And you might find out that a family member just got a condition and you need to learn more about that health condition. Well, if we have an educational workshop on it, or we have something in the library, those are the resources that you could focus your energy on that week. So this inclusive membership, this personal health membership that can be reached to anyone nationwide, whether it's online, live, or pre-recorded, or if you're in Ottawa, please come out to our facility. We'd love to see you. So that's one of the things we spend a lot of energy on, is making sure that our resources are reachable to everyone across the nation.
For more information on our personal health and corporate health and our Healthful Initiative Funds, please visit www.thisishealthful.com. Find us on Facebook and visit us on Twitter.